How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is a map update for Farm Simulator 22 on the mod map Urjanvaara. And buckle up because, boy, this is one huge update. So, changelog version 1.1.0.0, and it reads: Important, old save games are compatible only if these measures are taken. Back up your save game. Open the placeable XML file of the new map version. Open the placeable XML file of your old save game. Copy and paste your own buildings to the placeable XML of the map. Do not overwrite the placeable XML of the map. Replace the placeable XML of your save game with your own one you edited. If this is not done, some buildings maps will be missing. This is because those are now placeables and not fixed to the map. I apologize for the inconvenience, but this is necessary for interactivity of pre-placed buildings. Additionally, the ground below logs of the new wood selling station won't update by itself, but can be altered with regular terrain tool. So I'm going to be stopping periodically if something like that comes up. That is, to me, sounds like PC only. So if you're a console player like me, don't worry about that, because just take it as a new save game is required and move on. So, okay, now we're into the actual changes. Added Platinum Expansion product support to selling stations. However, no DLC is required for playing the map. Added a new wood selling station that exports wood out of the map without ever filling up. Added warning stripes to selling stations that didn't have them. Added default farmlands and buildings for new farmer mode. Added some default equipment for new farmer mode that fits the lore of the map in the TV series. New farmer still has to make choices though, since there are not many pieces of vanilla equipment old enough for the starting farm. What is important is the new farmer now has more starting capital. Added a pre-placed forklift that is owned by the hardware store but can be used by the player, functions similar to the default vehicles at the iron mine in Silver Run Forest. Added La Pavara Farm as a functional farm, includes a small cowshed, a silage production silo, a hayloft, a barn, a fuel tank, and the house. The cowshed has no interior as of yet, but can be added in the future if I find time to model it. Added Kokavara Estate is a buyable homestead. While the animal trader there cannot be removed, it will pay you rent. Added the pre-placed homes in the village as buyable homesteads. Tearing them down is prohibited by city planning though. Added the residential apartments in the village as ownable lots. These will produce rental income, but similar to homes in the village, cannot be completely turned into potato fields. Added the winter maintenance of roads at the La Pavera farm as an optional feature. If you remove the tree stumps at the farm, you will be responsible for clearing snow there. Added a map maker for the farming shop fuel tank. A map maker for the farming shop fuel tank. Added custom visuals for the farmer shop fuel tank. For those wondering, fuel oil in Finland is diesel with a lower tax and is allowed for use in agricultural machinery with certain restrictions. Added more trees to region outside the playable area. Added parked cars and some decorative objects near NPC buildings. Added decorations to pre-placed dairy and sawmill can be sold by the player to make space. Added normal maps normal maps to snow on roofs and some other textures. Added a new placeable machine shed. Added a new placeable marker stick that can break if hit. Added placeable flagpoles, no flags as of yet. Changed. The two gray barns near the career start point now be removed. Changed. The land below the pre-placed dairy and sawmill can now be bought. Changed. The ownership of public roads now belongs to the surrounding parcels, making new intersections much easier to build. Changed. Many new smaller parcels were formed out of the largest parcel. If you save game was affected, feel free to fix it through the adding money to your save game. Changed. The AI driving directions at the sawmill was switched to better fit the new log selling station. Changed. The order of letters on license plates is now so that in PDA it would reflect ABC123 instead of ABC, or that should be ABC-123 instead of ABC123-. This affects existing vehicles with license plate but can be fixed at the vehicle workshop. Changed. The visuals for the manure in the manure heap at the animal trader are now provided by the placeable instead of terrain. Changed. The store icons of placeables are now generated by the official store icon generator. Changed. Swap the icon of barley juice to reduce blurring. Changed. Grass can no longer be harvested during winter. Adjusted. The pre-placed dairy and sawmill can now be sold and replaced with another type of building if needed. Adjusted. The placement criteria of sawmills are now more precise. Adjusted. The log storage capacity of sawmills was increased. Adjusted. Sawmill pallet spawners now suit both vanilla and platinum sawmill products. A separate mod that supplies platinum versions of Urjanvaara's sawmills will be provided. Adjusted. Selling station Kokavara Estate is now called more precise Animal Trader at Kokavara Estate. Adjusted. Kari Kokavara at the Animal Traders now buys sugarcane. People around the village wonder why. Adjusted. The sale price of planks and furniture were increased. Adjusted. The prices of home delivered fuel oil was reduced to match lowest price developments. Adjusted. The price of water was reduced to a value that is possible in Finland while more expensive than average. Adjusted. The edge of vehicle spawn area are now farther away from the fence to make driving spawned vehicles easier. Adjusted. The height of the grass was increased. Adjusted. The branches of the couple spruce trees that were hanging over the small dotted road near the farming shop were raised so that those are less in the way. Adjusted. The maximum summer temperatures is now set to 25 degrees Celsius instead of the vanilla 30 degrees Celsius. You know, I keep seeing vanilla and I presume that means like standard, maybe base game kind of thing. That's kind of how I'm reading it. Fixed. The grocery store sell point is now better at buying pallets that are on the ground or on forks. Fixed. Normals of the flagpole knob are now facing the correct direction. Removed. The custom plank stack. The pallet type of planks was reverted to vanilla due to added platinum expansion supports, making the custom stacks redundant. Selling your existing planks pallets is recommended before updating. Removed. Empty store icons of some pre-place selling stations. And that is it. That is all of it. That is changelog. Whoa, I'm still scrolling. 1.1.0.0. Oh man, now let's go through one at a time. We're gonna skip over the whole possible to save your XML save game thing. Again, I think that's PC only. If that affects you, then that's I can't demonstrate that here. But for console players, I don't think any of that affects us. So it says added Platinum expansion product support to selling station. However, no DLC is required for playing the map. So if we look at the selling prices, we should be able to scroll down to our Platinum DLC content right here. And you can see Farming Shop, Furniture Retail Chain, Dock 1. So there's definitely places now that are accepting these as sellable productions. There's now added a new wood selling station that exports wood out of the map without ever filling up. So that, oof, I don't know what that necessarily means. So, log pile, sawmill, sawmill. So maybe that's what it means. Added a new wood selling station that exports wood out of the map without ever filling up. Oh, so I think that's exactly what this is here. So it's a sell point for your wood so that it's not limited by the amount of storage that's available at the sawmills. I think that's exactly what it's referring to. So if you want to sell off wood, you're able to. Added warning stripes to selling stations that didn't have them. Well, we can see warning stripes there. Let's take a look at one other sell area just real quick. Oh, I mean, technically it's not there, but let's check out animal trader at... Okay, well that's the animal trader. We have the manure pile right here. It's a buy point. And then here we go. Here's another point there. So we'll take them at their word for that one. Added default farmlands and buildings for new farmer mode. I can confirm that. So we can see here, we now own all these farmlands here. 1, 54, 3, 4, and 90. And we teleport there. We have a fuel tank. It's kind of plopped on the ground there. This is our animal barn for cows. We do have a buy point here for a production, the silo and loft. Let's go ahead and buy that. Let's see what that does. Okay, so it's wait. Silage hay storage. That's just a straight up storage facility. These two here. But this you can take your grass and make into silage. So it's basically like a production hay loft. Is essentially what that is. And then right here, sleep trigger. Okay. So added some default equipment for new farmer mode. So let's check out what we have. Oh. Prinroth. Agri-power. So we got this thing here. Where is that? Oh, there. There it is. Can we open both doors? There we go. And it looks like all of our equipment's right there, right in front of you, so... And it looks like this has a... Does this have a 3-point link? It does. Okay. This is like an actual functioning tractor. I've actually never used this piece of equipment before. Huh. That's actually kind of cool. So anyways, quit to get distracted for that. Added pre-placed forklifts that can be owned by the hardware store. So let's check out where the hardware store is. There it is, and there is a vehicle up there that I see. Farmer's Shop. Check it out. That is there. Added La Pavara Farm as a functioning farm. That we already checked that out. That is certainly the case. Added Cocavaro Cocavara Estate as a viable homestead. So the animal traders, so they're saying that this area here is buyable, and that's true, and that if you buy it, you can't remove the animal trader, but they will pay you rent. So if you buy this plot for $500,544, that you will get a income generator from purchasing that. That's actually really cool. That's a cool concept. Added the pre-placed home in the villages as buyable homesteads. Tearing them down is prohibited by city planning. So homesteads. It looks like these right here, maybe. Yeah. So you can now purchase these. This one's 86,000. This one's 92. And that plot back there. So yeah, you can purchase these homes, but you just can't tear them down. So you could add to them, make it part of a storyline maybe, or make it as like a sleep trigger if you wanted to do that route. Added residential apartments in the village as ownable lots. So in the village is ownable lots. So it also says these will produce rental income, but similar to the homes, you cannot destroy them. So I don't think this is it. No, that doesn't look to be right. Huh. I don't know. Are these them? Or maybe that's it there. I mean, see, these look like apartments to me. Yeah, these look like apartments. 94? Yeah, okay, now that would make sense. $400,000 to purchase apartments. Yeah, so this looks like what they're talking about there. Added winter maintenance of roads at the La Primavera farm as an optional feature. If you remove the tree stumps at the farm, you will be responsible for clearing snow there. So let's go back to the farm. Remove the tree stumps at your farm. See, I don't see any tree stumps. Look around, look around. This is yeah, Lepavera? Is that Lepavera Farm? Yes. So huh. Alright, let's do this. Alright, that's a big mountain road. Huh. Yes, I don't know what they mean by removing the tree stumps. Uh, let's see. Added a map marker for the farmer shop fuel tank. For the farm shop fuel tank. Okay, so that must be what they're talking about right there. Custom visuals for the farming shop fuel tank for the wandering fuel oil in Finland is diesel. So maybe this here. Okay. Lower taxing is allowed. Let's see. Added more trees to a region outside the playable area. So, is there a place that's close enough to the map edge I can see this potentially? Green. Okay, yeah, I could certainly believe them when they say they added a bunch of trees. Let's see. Decoration to pre-placed dairy and sawmill can be sold by players. So let's find the dairy. Da, da, da. Was this it? This was the dairy. So decorations placed around the dairy. So maybe the trees right here. And some of these trash bins. I don't know. And then it said the sawmill too, which is down here in this corner. Yeah, I think they're referring to like the trees as being part of the decorations. And maybe some of this, I mean, I think these boards and stuff are part of the sawmill itself. So maybe like the tree logs here and the border trees around the actual area itself. Normal maps to snow on roofs. Can't test that. A new placeable machine shed. So under sheds, let's scroll over. Yeah, again, I've got all my mods and stuff built in, or loaded in, so let's see. Sell the platinum. Oh, here we go. Shelter. Alright, nice. Let's see. New placeable marker sticks that can be broken if hit. So maybe under decorations? Yeah, here we go. Oh no, those are flagpoles. Wait. Snowplow markers. Okay, yeah. There we go. Nice. Placeable flagpoles, no flags. So I think that's these here, flagpoles. Yeah, that's exactly it. Then we've got, let's see, change. The two gray barns near the career start point can now be removed. Assume you got to buy the land for that. Change the land below the pre-placed dairy and sawmills can now be bought. So sawmill, yep, can be bought. The dairy was up here, and that can also be bought. So that's cool. The ownership of public roads now belongs to the surrounding parcels, making new intersections much easier. So, okay, so it looks like they're saying each parcel can now butt up against the road, so you just need to buy both parcels of land in order to, modify the roads. Let's see. Many new smaller parcels were formed out of the largest parcel. If the new save was affected, feel free to fix. So, it's essentially what the map looks like now. I don't have a reference on the top of my head that was the largest parcel. So, let's see. Change the AI driving direction at the sawmill. Can't test that. Change the order of letters on the license plates. Well, let's go. Do we have a license plate? No, it doesn't look like it. Here, let's go to vehicles. Nope. Nope. Still no. Okay, so yeah. ABC 123. Nice. Change the visuals for the manure in the manure heap. So we saw that already. Change store icon of placeables are now generated by official store icon generator. I don't know what that means. Change store icons of placeables are now yeah, I don't know what that means. Swap the icons of the barley juice to reduce blurring. So they mean nope. Let's see. Yeah, because I have all my mods loaded in. It's not going to be easy to find. What about productions? Okay, there we go, barley juice. So you can see the little symbol down there for the glass icon with the barley symbol next to it. And we've got grass can no longer be harvested during winter. Pre-placed dairy and sawmills can now be sold and replaced with another type of building as needed. So let's give that a try. Go back here. Oh, is it because we don't own the building? We own the land. Let's borrow some money. There we go. Yep, there we go. We can sell that off. That's nice. Yeah, that looked to be, though I was right about those trash cans being decorations. That's cool. So now, let's see. Adjusted the placement of criteria of sawmills is now more precise. Adjusted the log storage capacity of the sawmills was increased. Adjusted sawmill pallet spawner now suit both vanilla and platinum sawmill products. Adjusted selling station now more precise animal trader at. Okay, so yeah, we did see that they changed the naming over here for the animal dealer, animal trader at Urjanvaara Estate. We have the sell prices of planks and furniture were increased, so let's take a look at planks and furniture. Oh, there's barley juice right there. Okay, there's planks. So about 2,300. And then, what was the other one? Furniture, was it? Yeah, there's furniture. Okay. Let's scroll down. Kari Kokavara at the Animal Trader now buys sugar cane. So if we look for sugar cane, there you go. Animal Trader at Kokavara Estate. Let's see. Sell prices of... Oh, no. I already did that. The prices of home delivered fuel oil was reduced to match. So back at our starting farm over here, we have our diesel tank. So to fill up 5,000 liters, it just costs $7,700. So that's not bad. 1,500 per 1,000 liters. Yeah, not bad, not bad. The price of water was reduced to value the possible of Finland, while more expensive than average. So is there water? Okay, so there's no water buy point necessarily, so must be if you have a water selling station somewhere on the map. The edges of the vehicle spawn area, we can't test that. Well, actually, you know what, we can. Let's Okay, well, it's there. Let's see. Height of the grass was increased. Um, don't know. I'll take them at their word that it was. Like here, let's go over this way. Cause it looks like grass field right next to us. Oh yeah, that's considerably taller actually. Whoa, that's actually like, yeah, that definitely looks taller. Uh, the branches of a couple of spruce trees that were hanging over the small dotted line roads near the farm shop were raised so that they were less in the way. So the farm shop. So I'm guessing here, this road. So let's see. Maximum summer temperatures. The grocery store sell point now better at buying pallets. Normals of the flagpole knobs are now facing the correct direction. Removed custom plank stacks. The pallets types of planks was reverted to vanilla due to added platinum expansion support, making the custom stack redundant. Selling your existing plank pallets is recommended before updating. Then removed store icon of same pre-placed selling stations. Of some pre-placed selling stations. Okay, so yeah, I think that's everything actually. This was a massive, massive update. And if this is a map that you are playing on or whatever, this update honestly might be worth the starting a new save game. I hate to say it, and it's honestly one of the worst feelings out there when you get into a map, you're just starting out, and then all of a sudden, pow, you get that update, and it's like you're in that kind of zone of, do I update her or do I not? This one, because of just how much this updates, including giving you tools and equipment, because if I remember this map correctly, you didn't start with anything before. Like, nothing was stock. I don't even think you had farmland, if I'm not mistaken. I might be misremembering this map for something else, but there was a map tour I did recently, and I thought it might have been this one, where you didn't have anything to start. No vehicles, no property, no nothing. So the fact that if this is the map, that you have this Prinroth tractor and some starting equipment, I mean, it's not much, but heck, you can sell this off for $160,000 if you just sell it right from this screen, or if you take it up to the shop, you might be able to get a little bit more. But I mean, the fact that you now have, I'm sorry, I just noticed this. I don't know what that is. Anyways, the fact that you can have starting equipment and all that stuff might be worth it. You know, at least put you on a better footing than kind of where you started at. Again, if it's the right map, than where you started before. So that is the update. I hope you enjoyed this update. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing. That shows you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.